This is the second video taking a FlexMap to Virtual Tabletop. We're going to use the FlexMap we created previously in the last tutorial. As the basis of our map. Now you'll see it here it is, with the different elevations. And if you don't like the way some things turned out in here, you can always go back to the FlexMap and edit it. As you can see, some of the blending, we probably could have gotten away with making it a little bit wider, but that's alright for the tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to put the skybox in. And we're going to use one that I have here. It's mountain. And this will also do fog and any lighting that you currently have. We're just going to leave all this other stuff the same. And there we are. We have our skybox. So now we're going to start adding terrain. First you have to get a terrain database, which will load. And we're going to start off with some simple trees. And you can see we have a few different trees to use here. So we select whichever one we're going to use. We go into place mode, and we can just start adding them. Now by default, we start with the shadows on, but these are stencil shadows, so they're going to be pretty expensive, and they're going to slow it down a bit unless you have a really good system. So usually I just keep it turned off while I'm building. Now we'll throw a couple different types of trees in there. Now these trees are actually getting rotated and scaled a little bit, and that is defined in the terrain database there. Let's get some rocks in there. So you can select them and you can move them however you'd like, and you can rotate them. You can also use the tool here to rotate them by specific angles, or move them sort of nudging. Then you can get really precise if you wish. So I'm going to add a few more things on here, and then I'm going to restart the video. Now I've added some terrain, some trees, some brush, and some other things. We haven't finished, but we've got a pretty good start at it. For instance, this area here with the houses, you'd kind of want to put a little more detail, some other fences or some other things like that. But for the most part, it's got a good start to it. So this is going to be the basis of our battle map. And we'll just use it just like this to put it into Virtual Tabletop, to an actual game. So we're going to save it. And we'll call this one Hills Crossing. And then we'll put it in Virtual Tabletop and we'll play it.